Well, welcome to game number 10 here in the Medfield Warriors Boys Volleyball Varsity Volleyball 2014. The boys stand at 4-5 this season after a loss yesterday to St. John's Prep. As you'll see, the team has a completely different look this year. Number of players graduating, number of seniors who were core to the team last year have graduated, and 5 new players have joined the team. So a completely different look, both in skill and in experience. But as the season's moved along, the team has gotten stronger, is playing better together, and we'll see how they do tonight against Barnstable. Jake Carger, a senior, will be starting the game with a serve. He's a setter for the team. First year playing on the team. Great set. And good spike there by Thomas Stevenson, and out for a 1-0 lead. Jake Carger to serve. Very good serve. And Bobby with a nice dig there. That's Bobby O'Reilly. Wow. Terrific save there by Thomas Stevenson. Great block there by Nick Collada. He has come a long way since the beginning of the season. Again, newly joined to the team, first time playing the game. Looked like a net violation on Medfield. Barnstable to serve. Miss hit there by the captain, Brian Hunter. Normally pretty solid on those. It's a terrific spike there by another new member of the team, John Maddie, as a sophomore. That bodes well for the future of the team. Thomas Stevenson to serve for Medfield. Bobby with a nice dig. It's Bobby O'Reilly. Great over by Brian Hunter. A great double block attempt by Collada and Hunter there, but just squeaked over the net. We've got a 3-3 tie here. Barnstable to serve. Strong start to the team so far. It's well played by Barnstable there to save that. Well done. Brian Hunter with a nice spike there. He's really come a long way. Last year, his first season as a senior, really coming into his own. Embracing the sport. And Randall Miller to serve. That's an unlucky hit there. A double block by Hunter and Bobby O'Reilly, but it went out of bounds. And Barnstable to serve. Nice set by Randall Smith. Terrific spike there again by Brian Hunter. He's got a few great kills already in the early going here. Sean Conroy to serve. things that Medfield has to work on so far this season is the blocking, which oftentimes can go out of bounds. They have the height, they have the athleticism. It's just working on the technique. It's a nice dig by Thomas Stevenson. Bobby O'Reilly with a terrific spike, showing a little of that basketball athleticism that he brings over from the basketball team. 4 or 5 players from the basketball team have joined volleyball this spring. Brian Hunter with a great serve. Not much to do with that. Great spike by Barnstable. And we've got a 6-6 tie. Looks like a net violation on Barnstable or a double hit. And Bobby O'Reilly, another new addition to the team this year, senior, to serve for Medfield. Little long, just long. Something the team has been working on this year. Serve coming a little too hot to handle there, and Jake Carger trying to save it, but just not quite enough. Terrific serve there by Barnstable. Nice spike by Thomas Stevenson. Again, a great block. 6'7", Nick Collada, number 36. Jake Carger, team setter, getting ready to serve. Nice looking serve. Nick Collada on the spike. A great block by Barnstable on that. And they will serve with a 9-8 lead here in game number 1. Just a miss hit by Brian Hunter there. He's angry at himself on that one. One he would normally get. Tried to save it there. Jake Carger has had a couple of those this year with his feet. He's pretty solid with his feet. Almost got that one in play. Just couldn't make it work. That's the biggest lead of the game for Barnstable. Oh, that's unlucky there. They stuck with that, but it ended up being a double hit on Bobby O'Reilly. And Medfield down. Well done. Good save by Jake Carter there. And that was just a missed opportunity there after a terrific save. Dug out by Jake Carter, but they couldn't get the third hit over. Looks like a great spike there by Barnstable, just inside the line. And Medfield's on a little bit of a skid here in this first game. They were playing even with Barnstable most of the first part. And they're going to need to re-get their footing here. That spike is just out by John Matty. Barnstable to serve with a 7-point lead. No, they seem a little out of sync here. Well, they let that game get a little out of control, and Coach Hastings calling a timeout, try to get his boys' head in the game. And hopefully try to salvage this one before it gets too far out of control. Thomas Stevenson and Brian Hunter, the senior captains this year. Thomas, a third-year player. Brian Hunter, his second year in. And as I mentioned, a few players from the basketball team joining this year as well. And we're off. Not enough for Thomas to spike that one. And that's a violation, hit the ceiling on the way over. Finally, Medfield gets another point here. Hopefully that's a start to something. Maybe they can make a run here with Thomas Stevenson serving. Wow, just a good, quick set there by Barnstable. Not much you can do with that. The attempted double block, but it didn't even hit one of them. All right. That serve into the net by Barnstable gives the ball back to Medfield. They're not going to need to make a statement here if they want to stay in this first game. Already down 17-10 in game number 1. Randall to serve. It's a nice attempt by Barnstable there, but just out of the backside. Randall Miller, the sophomore, to serve. He's got a terrific looking serve. Great double block there by Brian Hunter and Bobby O'Reilly, both teammates in the basketball team this year. Randall Miller to serve. Jake Carger. Looks like a double hit there on Medfield. That was a touch net? I've been corrected. It was a touch net violation. Terrific spike again by Brian Hunter. Great kill. Just what Medfield needed in that position. They're chipping away at it here, down 5 points. Sean Conroy, first-year player for Medfield, about to serve. Sean is a junior. Bobby O'Reilly and Jake Carger on the double block there. Not quite close enough to the net. Good spike, though, by Barnstable. They'll serve with the lead here. The ball way out. And Brian Hunter, senior and captain, to serve. Medfield down 5. A long serve, but tough play. The ball may have been going out there, but Randall couldn't take a chance. Had to try to hit it, and just couldn't keep it in. Medfield down 6. Against a very tough Barnstable team here. A little miscommunication there between Randall's Miller and Tom Stevenson. Tough break for Medfield there. Good block by Bobby O'Reilly, but off his hands and out of bounds. Nice spike by... I think there's just some position issues on the backside there. But we have a game point here. Barnstable serving. Attempted dig there by Brian Hunter, but could not save it. Medfield drops the first one, 25-14. So we get ready for game number 2, best of 5 series. Let's see if Medfield switching sides here can bring a little bit of a change to their luck this evening. Once again, some new additions to the team. Number 4, Sean Conroy, a junior. Number 7, Nick Collada, a junior. Bobby O'Reilly, number 9, is new to the team this year. Jake Carger is a setter in his first time playing the game, which is extremely challenging. Number 10. John Matty is a sophomore, new to the team, number 21. And here we go for game number 2. Well, Medfield, after the first game, Medfield will take that one happily. Thomas Stevenson, senior and captain, to serve for Medfield. A spike there by Brian Hunter. And Nick Collada there to clean it up. Barnstable very good with the digs. It's going to take a lot to put these guys away. Medfield's going to really have to work hard this second game. Right, nice attempt there by Thomas Stevenson and Bobby O'Reilly, but couldn't save that one. It appeared to be a pretty severe double hit there on the first hit, but not called. That's unfortunate there by Medfield. Poor play. It's some of those simple things when you're new to the game. And the quick set was not quick enough for Nick Collada. Put that one away with a beautiful block. If they can continue to do that, they'll have success today. Barnstable seems to rely heavily on that quick set. Randall Miller to serve for Medfield. Another terrific serve. But once again, Barnstable able to get it over. Brian Hunter with the kill. Brian Hunter has come to play today. He's got a number of those already. Randall Miller on the serve. Bobby O'Reilly. Terrific play. Barnstable made an attempt but could not get to it. Randall Miller has a nice little streak going here. That one knuckled on him. That appeared to not be long, but it just hung up too long and went out of bounds by about 5 feet. Incredible. Barnstable to serve. Nice over by Bobby O'Reilly. That's a... That appears to be a net violation. It looked like a carry on Barnstable, but not the call. A spike by Brian Hunter, not a strong one, however. Unfortunately, Randall unable to come up with that one. It was a nice long hit by Barnstable. Put it in a tough spot to get. Tied game. Good heads-up play. Good save by Medfield. And Bobby O'Reilly, got that over with a nice tap. Exactly what they needed to get out of that jam. Sean Conroy is served for Medfield with a 6-5 lead. They were in a similar spot in the first game. You couldn't place the ball any better than that. That is a tremendous, tremendous kill by Barnstable. Put it right into the far left-hand corner. Untouchable. Tied at 6-6. Good serve by Barnstable. Nice save there by Thomas Stevenson. Bobby O'Reilly unable to deliver on the smash. Advantage to Barnstable here, 7-6 lead. Fortunately, Barnstable was unable to get much mustard on that. And Medfield comes away with a point on that. Brian Hunter to serve for the 7-7 game. Nice smash there by Barnstable. Not much you could do with that. Randall in the back trying to save it. And Barnstable to serve with an 8-7 lead. Bobby O'Reilly. Intelligent play there. Just put it where they ain't. And now he will serve. Tied 8-8. Nice block by Thomas Stevenson and Nick Collada on that. Great double block. Barnstable unable to respond. Medfield takes the lead. Bobby O'Reilly with a nice serve there. Medfield ready with the block that time. And Bobby O'Reilly to serve. Terrific serve. Barnstable unable to recover, and Medfield continues its little run here, which is really good to see given the first game. They were unable to really get on that roll. I think we have a stepping on the line. Bobby O'Reilly stepped over the line on that serve. That's a tough break for Medfield there. This has been plaguing Medfield the entire season, is double hits. It's just the inexperience. Nicolata saying, "Not in my house." Two rapid spikes on that one, putting it away. Jake Carter now to serve with a 12-10 lead. In this crucial game number 2. You do not want to go down 2 games. Good positioning there. The Barnstable coach a little upset about that, thinking that there was some sort of carry or double hit there, but it was not called. They haven't been calling much of that in this game anyway. There have been a number of possible calls on both sides. Barnstable taking over here. Terrific serve. Good spike there by Medfield. Nicolata with a tremendous block. They're starting to use their size. to really clog up that middle part for the spikes, and it's worked out for them well so far this game. Thomas Stevenson now with the serve. Nice save there by Barnstable, well played. They're a pesky bunch here. A couple of times it appeared. That's just an unlucky break for Medfield there. The ball ticked off the net. It fell where Jay Carter could not get to it. Still a close game here. Terrific block there by Barnstable on a Brian Hunter smash. They haven't had many of those today on Brian Hunter, but that one was just an incredible block by Barnstable. You got to give it up for him on that one. Nice over by John Matty. Well set up by Barnstable there. Let's see if Medfield can hang with them here. Side out. Another thing that's plagued the team so far this year, because they're so new playing together, is communication. We just witnessed that on that last play. Brian Hunter delivering what they needed there. With authority. And now Randall Miller to serve. Bobby with the easy over. There's a net violation there. Those are really hurting the team this year. The key things, some crucial points this year lost to double hits and net violations. And it just comes down to that experience. See how they can recover now. Good over there by Bobby O'Reilly. Oh, what a tremendous show of athleticism by Jake Carr to get to that ball, and then Bobby O'Reilly to get that ball over. Just a tremendous, tremendous job. Both first-year players. Great block there by Brian Hunter and Bobby O'Reilly. Just what the doctor ordered. Why is, wrong side of the court there. Randall sending it to the other side. Sean Conroy to serve. A save there by Thomas Stevenson. Great double block, Bobby O'Reilly and Brian Hunter. Giving them a little bit of confidence here as they take a 17-16 lead. Sean Conroy to serve. Setting it up. Good play by Medfield there. Good spike by Brian Hunter. And Bobby O'Reilly to recover, and a timeout here by Barnstable. Boys starting to feel a little bit more confident there in their play. We appear to have a new addition to the organization. I'm so sorry that I didn't bring him up. There's a gentleman in the back of of the Medfield squad, and he is doing a great job of finding and getting the balls back to the players. So hats off to him. He's done a tremendous job. Brian Hunter with a quick over there. Yeah, it's the net errors. The net errors have been a devastating blow to the team. Barnstable to serve. Bobby O'Reilly with the smash. And they'll take possession once again. And a 2-point lead. Brian Hunter trying to get them to 20 here. Nice serve. Medfield takes a 20-17 lead in this crucial game number 2. Brian Hunter to serve. What a serve. Unlucky for Medfield. The great block, it just went out of bounds near the scorer's table. Barnstable to serve, down 2. Let's see if the boys can hang on. Bobby O'Reilly with a quick over. Randall Miller just misjudging where that ball was going to go. I thought he thought it was going to go out, and it just went in on the backside. He's a little upset with himself on that. Tom Stevenson with the spike. Barnstable has come roaring back to tie it here at 20. A big point here, a big point. Let's see what Medfield's got. Oh. Great block by Barnstable. Medfield had no answer for it. And they take a 21-20 lead. Bobby O'Reilly had a good idea to put it back, far back on the back side of the court, but it just went out by about half a foot. Valiant effort there by the Medfield boys, but unable to recover. Down 23-20 here. They've given up 5 straight points. Barnstable, a very strong team. They've got the quick set working for them, and now they've got Medfield game point here. Medfield's going to have to really pull something special out to pull off this one. Medfield takes that point, and there is hope. Hope is alive. Bobby O'Reilly will serve. Try to get Medfield back into this game. They appeared to be in control earlier. Now we're just missing the block there. Missed opportunity for the Medfield boys there. They really had the momentum for a bit, but just couldn't hold on. Now they've got themselves a 2-game hole. Not an easy position for the Medfield boys. Let's see how they do in game 3. Okay, we're back. Getting ready for game number 3 here. Medfield Warriors versus Barnstable. It's their 10th game of the season. Once again, they sit at 4-5 is their record. And they are down in this one 0-2 at home. So they have a bit of a hole to dig themselves out of. Jake Carter is going to start us off with a serve. Once the refs give him the whistle, and there it is. Great double block there. Great double block by John Maddie and Nick Collada. And we just found out that the young ball boy there in the back was Adam Maddie, John's younger brother. Jake Carter with the serve. Medfield up 1-0. Good dig. Oof. One more net violation. Just continues to hound the Medfield team. John Maddie with the spike, out of bounds on the far side. Brian Hunter. Tipped on the way in. Set by Jake Carter. A spike by Thomas Stevenson. Saved by the Barnstable team. They're a scrappy bunch. Oh boy. And there's the miscommunication that comes from new players and players not playing very long together. Well, they appear to be reeling a little bit here. They're going to have to get their footing before this gets too far out of control. Brian Hunter with the first hit. Thomas Stevenson with the spike. Not sure what they were waiting for on the Medfield side. The ball was in the air for a long time. Well played by Medfield. Just in. Boy, oh boy, did they luck out there. The boys did well to keep that one in play, though. Medfield server is Thomas Stevenson. And drops that in gently. Barnstable unable to respond. Medfield within 2. Wow. That was a triple block, and still we couldn't keep the ball from coming over the net. That's very unlucky for Medfield there. Barnstable serving with a 6-3 lead. Brian Hunter hit that one, and then he said to himself, why aren't we doing that all day long? A bit of frustration there on Brian's face as he put that one away. Well, Medfield still hanging in here. Randall Miller to serve. Oh, and that's unfortunate for Medfield there. Those are the ones you want to have back. They just make it easier for the other team. Good save by Barnstable. Nice touch there by Bobby O'Reilly. Just put it where they ain't. That's exactly what he did. And Barnstable still had a chance to get that over. They are a very scrappy, fast-moving team. Now the coach is requesting something from, it might be a wet floor due to a player landing over there. They don't want people to slip. They can't appear, they're having a hard time tracking down a towel. I think they appear to have found a sweatshirt. There's some kind of thing they're wiping up the floor with now. I think the athletic director, Eric Scott, is going to have to think about putting a few towels out next time. They may have to go into the budget for next year. Short a few towels. Sean Conroy to serve. A double block from Medfield there. They were there. They timed it right. I'm just a tad too far away from the net to make that one work. I believe we have another net violation on Medfield. And a 9-5 lead for Barnstable. A miscommunication there in the back line between Randall Miller and Thomas Stevenson. Game close to getting out of hand for Medfield here. Barnstable to serve with a 6-point lead in game number 3. A spike by Jay Carger. Was well responded by Barnstable, though. Good block. Tip. That's a tip. I thought I saw a tip there on the Barnstable side, but apparently no. It goes to Medfield. It goes to Barnstable. Now the boys just seem to be out of sync here. They're letting this one really slip away. Seem to have lost their concentration. And lost the ability to find the court. Their hits are going out. They're miscommunicating. Poor sets. Good save there. Four hits on Barnstable's side, and finally, mercifully, that run ended for Barnstable. A lot of work to do by Medfield here. Brian Hunter to serve. And once again, the double hits plaguing the team. Wow. A double hit on Barnstable. Gives the ball back to Medfield. Let's see if Bobby O'Reilly can get things going here with his serve. See if Medfield can climb back into this one. A long way to go. That one appeared to be a half-hearted block attempt. I'm not sure what exactly happened on that play. The ball came through unscathed, untouched. That serve directly out of bounds. Medfield will take over, down 10, 18-8. And Jake Carger serving. See if he can salvage somehow game number 3 and the match. Good block there, John Medej and Collada. Need a little bit more of that teamwork if they have a chance in this one. Jake Carger the serve. I'm still baffled by how we can have 3 people blocking it and still have it not succeed as a block. There's clearly some work that needs to be done on the blocking side. Well, let's face it, with new players on the team, all aspects of the game need to be reviewed and looked at. Spiked out of bounds by Barnstable. And Thomas Stevenson, senior and captain, to serve. A big hole to climb out of here. Oh boy. That was not pretty by Thomas Stevenson. Medfield down by 9. The crowd correcting the scoreboard team. There was a miscommunication on the score. The poor scores table is taking some abuse for the adding the score to the wrong team. They don't need anything else to go against them right now. They're doing plenty of that on their own. Well done by Randall. Well, first of all, that was a horrendous carry by Barnstable, not picked up by the ref. Fortunately, Medfield won that one. Randall to serve here. Medfield down 6. Still unable to get the block there with 3 players.
No, they did, but they didn't save the ball.
Yeah. Went straight out of bounds and no one was there to pick it up. And this one's slipping away from Medfield here. Down 22-14 in game number 3. Randall with a good dig. Some inexperience there on the spiking side. I think at this point Medfield just simply needs to get the ball over and not try for hitting a home run on every hit. Brian Hunter with a nifty left-handed save there. Sean Conroy to serve. Try and, oh boy. I think Coach Hastings has to be really disappointed by the play today. This is a team that they can play with, and they are not playing to their level of potential at all. Disappointing to see. I'm not sure what the call is here. He hadn't blown the whistle yet. He simply didn't blow the whistle yet. No violation on that. Medfield takes the ball back. Game point, game and match point here. Over by Bobby O'Reilly there. And that's the match. Well, the team has certainly played better. That was not a good showing for the Medfield boys today. Disappointing. That's a team they can play with if they play their best. But again, it's a growing season for the team. Most of the team first-year players. And as the season goes along, they will continue to find that togetherness and find those skills that are so challenging to learn. I do it from here. I've been Chris Stevenson, and over and out from Medfield TV.
This program was made possible through the generous support of your Medfield friends and neighbors, folks just like you. And thanks for watching.